The town of St. Regis lives or dies by the Lolo National Forest. Many of the businesses here are connected to the forest, whether it's logging, other natural resources, or just a lot of tourism. Many of the people gathered here at the community center to ask questions from forest officials saying, hey, what's going to happen to my town with all of these big changes? The Lolo National Forest is more than 2.2 million acres. That's bigger than Rhode Island and Delaware combined. Now, forest officials have to write a new management plan, the rule book on which all new projects will be judged, but it's still in an early phase. The proposed action is 236 pages, and while the public has to the end of March to add public comment, business owners, interest groups, and concerned people met at the St. Regis Community Center to have their say.
When I was growing up here, we lived off of the forest. We had logging, we had sawmills, several sawmills, and every economic dollar that came out of the woods on a logging truck rolled over approximately 8 times in the community. And we kind of need to see some diversity or multiple use and not just have it all be inventoried roadless or a wilderness type area where there's no economic benefit. We have a lot of working folks here that want to work, and we're sort of not being able to provide the opportunity for them to raise their families.
The document, divided by 8 forest districts, must weigh the often competing needs for recreation, logging, fire management, and wildlife protection. John Doty, who fishes in the forest, empathizes with the task.
Well, I think the team's doing a good job. I mean, it's a tough process. All these different factions who all have you have the wilderness and the logging and the biker, all these groups, and to manage that, it's really hard.
All the comments must be considered this summer, and officials will meet with groups to try to strike the correct balance. Doty said he came just to make sure Rock Creek has a voice.
St. Regis, they're really concerned about work and job opportunity, and they have recreation, right? Probably Missoula, so many students, they're probably more recreation. I would think that's a larger focus there. And I'm a fisherman, so I value Rock Creek. We all have our interests.
Forest officials said they want people to read the parts of the plan that focus on where they live. Public comment is highly encouraged, and the next gathering to discuss potential changes will be on the University of Montana campus in the Alice Lund Instructional Auditorium at 5 to 7 p.m. This is just one step in the long process before the plan becomes final. For more details, check out the story on our website. In St. Regis, James Dobson, MTN News.